You ever sit with something in your hands and realize it's not just a thing anymore? It's a choice, a reflection of who you've been and who you're becoming. I used to say my life is boring, that nothing exciting ever happened. But if I'm being honest, that was on me. I didn't go out. I didn't explore. I didn't create memories worth printing. You can't complain about the view if you never leave the house. You can't expect stories if you never write the first line. This changes that, one photo at a time. It starts here with the photo I print today, the one that started it all. This might trigger some people, but it's true. You are the result of your own actions. Specifically speaking for myself, no one is holding me back from living the life that I want, except for me. I've been thinking about this pretty frequently. Maybe deep down subconsciously, maybe I'm okay with this life, but at the same time I know that I can accomplish so much more. I guess I want to stay towards the content creation, creative aspect of this topic. Another thought that I've been thinking is that if I want to tell better stories, not just as a content creator, but just as a person who likes to tell stories, I need to live them. And that sort of starts with like the little things. There are little steps, little changes that I can do today that will impact my life exponentially over time. And I guess that's another point that I want to make, is that the first step doesn't have to be loud or wild or extravagant. I'm still at home today. I'm not doing anything exciting, but I'm choosing to create this video as sort of like a starting point. I'm literally not going to be doing anything exciting. I have like 3 packages to unbox, but that's it. But that's okay, as long as I keep the creative juices flowing, I keep improving every single day. And when I do actually have the opportunity to go out to explore, I will take it. Because even if I'm not there yet, I'm setting things up for when I do go. The goal is pretty simple. I want to take this printer with me and just make memories out of it. So this is a 4x6 printer. It's portable. And I've been meaning to just print out my photos, even though it's these small 4x6 prints, just for the memories, for the story. Something to look back on in the future, and something that gives me purpose now. And I know I'm not doing anything exciting today, but maybe I can take a photo of something, anything that I can look back at and remember that this is the first, this is where it all started. To be honest, there's so much opportunity around me. I've either just been ignoring it or just like brushing it off. I literally live in one of the most beautiful places in the world, yet I sit here in my room, cooped up, trying to make content, when I have literally my backyard to explore. So yeah, just goes back in a full circle kind of moment. I'm here because of the actions, because of the decisions that I've made. And in a way, that's okay, because I don't have to focus on the past. I have to focus on now and what I will do for myself in the future. I never get bored in here. I always have a way to keep myself occupied, but if you're bored, maybe it's because you're not doing the thing that you keep saying you want to do. So just remember, today is about doing something, even if it's small. Okay, enough real talk. Let's go ahead and unbox some packages, and then we will go ahead and print out a photo with the printer. I'm still using the PowerShot V1 to shoot my videos so far. It's been great. I like it. It's super easy, convenient, and I love the image quality. We have 3 different packages. I kind of want to start off with the largest, but also the lightest, because I think it is what I think it is. So these are third-party batteries for the PowerShot V1, the LPE17 batteries, and they're from canon. So the reason I got these in particular is because they offer USB-C charging. So I got a couple of them. Nice. I gotta remember that the light is here. Yeah, I'm excited. Now I can finally make the PowerShot V1 accessories video since I finally have these on hand. So I'll try to unbox them on camera. Paperwork. Looks like you get a USB-A to USB-C cable. I like the Velcro tie. I might take that. And then the battery itself. Cool. The lighting is horrible. I apologize. There we go. Look at that. So there's the USB-C, and it looks pretty clean. That's the first package. Got 2 of these, links in the description. Second one is more of a personal product, and then the last one is like is what a brand sent me. So this one is also from Amazon. Personal hygiene, if you will. You've seen these on TikTok probably. This is the You Smile portable dental flosser, and I really love the form factor of this particular model. Looks pretty premium. It was on sale when I got it. I think it still is on sale. It's really nice being able to just have the freedom to record whatever you want and do different formats, because I could do like a top-down style of me unboxing a product, or I could do this where I just unbox it in front of a camera and just yap, which is something that I dreamed of as a kid. So you got a flosser. I got it in the blue. Pretty cute, pretty cute. Oh yeah. So like that expands, and then you fill this up with water, I believe. And then once you're finished, just compress it down, I think. Yeah. It charges through USB-C, or not. I lied. It is not USB-C. Let's see what else is there in the... This is a thick book. It comes with a proprietary charger, which is unfortunate, but what else are you gonna do? And some tips. I'm very interested in this one in particular. This is the one that is used in the ads, the little orange tip. But then you also got a couple of other different tips that you can use for water flossing. I will figure this out later, but I am very, very excited to try this. I think I'm gonna charge this first. So the water goes in here. Okay. So I've been recording 4K for a little bit now, and I see like a little temperature gauge show up. Hopefully that's not anything too bad. But we got one more package. Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess? I've done a video on a controller from BeyCinema, and they were kind enough to send me another one, a different model. And I decided to get it in a more exciting color. Something that I don't usually get. If I can tear open this bubble wrap. Oh, what is this? This is the BeyCinema Supernova. Usually with the short form content that I like to create, I like to include the unboxings, but I will do something differently this time since I am unboxing it on camera right now. Maybe I'll include this in the short. So this has a removable faceplate, which is pretty cool. Wow, this feels really good. It sort of feels like a Switch Pro controller. That's the closest feeling controller it feels like. You got a Bluetooth mode, a dongle mode, and then wired, I believe. You got 2 little paddles in the back for customization, I believe. Oh, look at this. I believe it's the dock. The dock is pretty fancy. It's pretty minimal too. Wow. I actually really like that. I like that a lot more than the other one. It's more minimal. There's a USB-A dongle, which I believe you can insert in the back. Nice. Just goes in the back there, out of the way so it can focus. USB-A to USB-C cable, super long. Paperwork with some stickers, it looks like. I really want the sticker. Not the highest quality sticker, but I think I can make it work. Let's check out the faceplate. This is just a black faceplate. I'm not sure how you remove it. You just pop it out of place. Oh, you can. You just like, it comes off. So it says you want to keep it facing up, just so that the buttons don't fly out. And I assume you can swap the buttons for, depending on the different games. Yeah, you can swap out the buttons. So if you're on different consoles, I meant, and the buttons are in a different layout, you can do so. That's cool. Let's pop. This is like a translucent black with like a tint of green in the light. Whoa, it snaps into place. Look at that! That looks a whole lot cooler, in my opinion. Although I'm not going to brush off the pink. The pink's pretty vibrant as well. But this is just more my style, and it would match my setup up a lot better. Wow, I like this. I like this a lot. So this is the Cyclone 2, I think. This feels nice. I like the buttons. But this feels a lot more premium, and this one has more of a traditional button, so it doesn't have the micro switch buttons. Oh, I think this is the one to go for. Can't go wrong with either. But if you switch in between different consoles, the poppable faceplate that lets you switch the buttons around, genius, genius. Okay, so just finished eating lunch and I had to go try out the dental flosser, so the water flosser. 10 out of 10. I love the size, the portability, the ease of use, and it's just gonna make me wanna use this thing more just because of how convenient and tiny this thing is. Especially when I travel, I'm definitely gonna be bringing this with me now. So I didn't think that I would need a water flosser until now. Like, this is so convenient. I saw so much stuff come out of my mouth just from the meal that I ate, which is a little TMI, a little gross, but it is what it is. Highly recommended. Setup super simple, cleanup super simple. Not really much else to say about it. But we got one more thing to do before we end this video off. We have to, well, I guess it's time for me to stop telling you and start showing you. Okay. Oh, I got something in mind, but I don't even know if it's gonna be nice. So we're gonna set up the lighting. Something very, very basic, very simple. Yeah, this idea is gonna be so iconic. You're gonna be like, ah, that's it? But then it's where it all started. It's a little too big. Ta-da! So I have my camera right here, set up right next to you. And all I'm gonna do is just take a photo. That's it. And I'm gonna try to replicate my workflow to be as close to how it would be if I were on the road, if I were traveling. So I'm gonna edit all on my iPad. I gotta set up a timer. 2-second timer, 10-second timer. I think 10 seconds is good. This is like super basic. Okay, ready? Oh, there was no timer on that one. It was on, oh, here. Okay, so after that, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even know where I put all of my equipment anymore. I had a smaller USB-C to SD card adapter from Apple, but this will do. This is my CF Express Type B one, but it also has an SD card, which we will connect to the iPad and import it into Lightroom. Awkward, it's on the CF Express. Let me go grab it really quick. I meant to do that. That's why I grabbed the CF Express, because I would have needed it. So I would do a little bit more file organization if I were to do more photos, but this is just one. We're gonna edit it really quick. I don't think it needs much, to be honest. I think I'll do a little cropping. Just for the fun of it, I think we're gonna add a little bit of grain. Oh, I hope that didn't break the tip. That's it. Nice. Pretty proud of that, I'm not gonna lie. Where it all began. Well, that's awkward. Looks like there's no battery, so we're gonna have to charge this. Awkward. The setup is not gonna look as cool now. There we go. Gonna export this really quick. I don't even have the app on my iPad. That's kind of awkward. What size paper is it? It's a postcard. Sure. This is awkward. The awkward part of YouTube that you don't really get to see that often. I don't even know if I'm going to be including this. I'll probably just put something like 40 minutes later or something like that.
Later that same evening.
Printer connection failed. That's messed up. Moment of truth. Yes. Let's go. It's beautiful.